Hi guys, welcome back to our Belgium 2010 FIFA World Cup qualifying series. We are in part 2 and we are halfway through qualifying in Europe with Belgium. We are top of the group by about 4 points on Russia and quite a fair distance away from Norway, Austria and Switzerland. So I think a couple more wins for Belgium might seal that automatic place, but we have to remain consistent. And before we go into our match with Austria, I'd just like to remind you it's still on legendary difficulty. It always is, because it is the best and most fun way to play this game. Here we go then. First match of the video, and it's against Austria. Can we notch up a good win and just keep pressing in this qualifying campaign? The Belgium team that I've constructed probably looks very, very similar to the Belgium from 2014 and 2018 kinda. But yeah, in 2010, obviously it's a bit earlier, so of course we're still going to get the best out of them here. I think Belgium have been very good in this qualifying campaign, and I hope they can continue it. Crossed in by Austria, headed away, then Dembele retrieves. Been a very quiet start to this game, 20 minutes in, not much has happened on both ends. Moves to Dembele. Oh, I thought he actually scored that. That was actually a really good attempt. De Sutter up to Eden Hazard, trying to push on through, but he still doesn't have that strength required to push off defenders like that. It's annoying, but he will get there eventually. Eden Hazard running down that wing, over the top. De Sutter, it was a great ball. De Sutter, oh my god, he puts it wide. How are you putting that wide, dude? You need to put those on target. So it's 0-0 at half-time. There's been a couple of shots, but nothing too dangerous, really. I mean, Belgium put one wide, and Hazard nearly scored as well. But other than that, it's been very, very quiet. Moussa Dembele up to Fellaini, into De Sutter. He got tripped. It's Morales, and he couldn't quite manoeuvre in the box. Here comes Yanko, getting chased by Company, and Yanko's just managed to tap it in. Company couldn't hold him off, and Yanko has got the first goal of the game. It's Austria who has taken the lead away from home against Belgium. Alright, well, we need to respond. Here comes Belgium. De Sutter, oh, it's just blocked, I think, and that's going to be a corner to Belgium. We haven't been that good in this game, not at the moment anyway. Hazard to cross it in. Vincent Company, oh, it's just so unlucky not to score that one. The attacking play here from Belgium has not been good. Defensively, we were caught. Company couldn't defend his man. And yeah, we were punished for it. And Russia and Switzerland having a hell of a game right now. It literally came up as 2-1 to Russia about 2 minutes ago. Switzerland might have saved our bacon for now. Because look at Janša, we just can't tackle Austria. They've been so good in this match. They've absolutely deserved it. Defensive masterclass from Austria. Belgium dropped points for the first time in the campaign, as in the first loss of the campaign. Not good enough up top, really not good enough. I hope we do better in the next few matches. So our next match back at home again is against Macedonia, a team that we really need to be beating. I think Macedonia is sort of like, you know, towards the bottom, so we do need to beat them. We can't keep dropping games because otherwise Switzerland and Russia will overtake us. As you can see here from the table, Switzerland aren't that far behind. I mean, the rest of the group aren't that far behind either, really, if we keep dropping points. De Sutter gets tackled, and De Sutter out to Hazard. Is there a crossing opportunity perhaps? Yes, there is. What a nice diving header that was by De Sutter on Hazard's cross, and we have scored in the 9th minute to make it 1-0. Great cross by Hazard and great header by De Sutter. He's running. Is there opportunity? Great slide tackle. Fantastic by Macedonia. We just lack a little bit of that extra pace to make us like completely unstoppable. Kevin Morales. Oh, absolutely beautiful strike. And that is 2-0. Completely caught me off there. And Morales has made it 2 to Belgium. What a finesse shot that was. Poked out to Morales. And he curls it into the top corner to make it 2-0. Half-time against Macedonia is 2-0 to Belgium, and well, we got a nice lead. We need to hold on, get the 3 points, and it's through ball to De Sutter, who doesn't get it. Belgium, even though they've been okay in this match, I just don't know, man. It just feels like they're so slow still, you know what I mean? And they just keep losing possession of the ball so easily. Over the top, Kevin Morales, crossed in. And yes, we scored, and that's 3. And that is De Sutter again. Good goal, great cross, and that'll be game over. That's what we needed to do. We just needed to beat Macedonia again, just to create a gap, well, a bigger gap between me and Russia and Switzerland. And there we go. We've beaten Macedonia by 3-0. It wasn't easy. Like, Belgium in places just didn't feel as dominant as what they could be. But winning 3-0, still good, obviously. But there was just elements of Belgium's play that just didn't feel right. Our third match is going to be against Norway away from home. We've got 3 more matches to play. Norway, Switzerland and Russia. So I think 2 wins out of 3 will confirm Belgium's place in South Africa. Hazard. De Sutter. Hazard. Oh, wide again from Hazard. He's only scored 1 goal in this qualifying campaign. A lot of people will probably just like tell me like, just put him on top, put him up top. But like, no, man. Like, I just want him in his natural position. Laid off. Fellaini. Oh, over the bar. And that's another foul. That's going to be a red card. Norway just keep doing it. Within like the first 20 minutes, they just slid me out like, I don't know, 50 times. There's been so many fouls in this game. We have not been able to shoot properly because Norway keep fouling me all the time. Fellaini. And that's going to be another foul on the edge of the box. For Tongan, and again another foul, man. Another one, and the referee's just not even bothering with the cards. Thomas Marlin, and I got slid out on the edge of the box. Well, actually, it was in the box. It's a penalty. Norway have definitely deserved this, 100%. The amount of times they keep doing this is so frustrating. Stop it, Norway. I bet you they saved the penalty as well, just to add insult to injury. We're going to make Eden Hazard take it to get his form up and make him slightly stronger. Hazard with the penalty. And it's top corner. There we go. Eden Hazard has scored. And that's another one to add to his small collection of goals. Got slid out again. Norway just constantly slide me out in this half. It's been very, very frustrating and disruptive. It's half time with the score at 1-0 to Belgium thanks to the penalty. But like I said, Norway have constantly slid me out in that half. And again, great tackle by Norway that time, but it's just been a tackle fest in this match. Dembele retrieves and they just keep bumping into each other. The quality of play has really gone down in these last few matches. Like the Macedonia game, okay, you know, fair enough, but that was a smaller opponent. Here against Norway, we're just hanging on by a thread against a 10-man team who has constantly hacked us out, and then we can't string a simple pass together. We might walk out of here with a 1-0, not too bad, but the play again has just been awful from Belgium. Like, yeah, it took a penalty for us to really win this game, but I'll take it. But it just feels like we're stumbling over the line. We've got 2 more games to play against the strongest opponents in the group, Russia and Switzerland. So as long as we win one of those games, it's okay. Our next match is away from home against Russia. We really need to win this match in order to automatically qualify and just put all doubt behind us. Your table looks like this. So of course we are 5 points clear of Switzerland and 6 points clear of Russia. So it could easily fall apart if Switzerland win and we lose here, and then obviously Switzerland beat us on the final day. Fellaini dispossesses. De Sutter. Moussa Dembele just gets tackled. He just can't seem to move as quick as the other players. Some of these players are sleepwalking, I think. Dembele gets tripped, and again, just not hear the play from... Oh my goodness, really? That's going all the way through? Kerzhakov. Oh, he's right on through, isn't he? And he puts it over the bar. Big chance for Russia wasted. Oh my god. The passing by Belgium has been absolutely woeful. Really, really woeful. I think it's been like, you know, we're top of the group, but it just doesn't feel like we should be. At half-time, it's still 0-0, and like I said, it's just been average from Belgium. Actually, probably below average. It's just not been that fun. Okay, he passes it that time, and it's just caught. I mean, no highlights, really, at all. It's just been painful. Over the top to De Sutter, who doesn't retrieve it. I don't know how this Belgium team has fallen off so badly, yet we're still at the top of the group. Hazard hasn't been good. De Sutter's the only one who's been decent. Kevin Morales has fallen off. The midfield hasn't been as explosive as I want them to be. And even defensively, we are struggling to tackle some of these sides. And headed away by Russia. Awful football from both sides. It's just been utter rubbish. Over the top. Can Hazard maybe get there? He kind of did. And yes! Hazard has scored in the 90th minute pretty much. And he has probably qualified Belgium into South Africa. The over-the-top ball. And Hazard has done it. He held off his man. And oh, what a finish to this campaign. Over the top there. And Hazard just about kept him off. And smashed it in for 1-0. The game was absolutely dreadful up until that point, and Hazard has potentially sent Belgium to South Africa with that strike. And there we go, Belgium have qualified for the World Cup in South Africa in the most dramatic way possible. Russia were about to pin us back and allow Switzerland to close the gap, and then Hazard from the over-the-top ball collects it, chests it down, whatever, and holds off his man and smashes it in for 1-0. Great stuff. It wasn't pretty, let's be honest. It hasn't been pretty in the second video, but we did it. You know, Belgium have kind of limped over the line, so to speak, but it's fine. We've got the job done. Our final match of this qualifying campaign then is against Switzerland. The match doesn't matter for us, but it potentially matters for Switzerland to hold down that second place spot. I think this is the group here, and oh, okay, they've already got it. So, okay, the group is already over anyway. Even if Russia win and Switzerland lose, it's impossible to lose that spot. That moment by Hazard in the last game was just exceptional. I was complaining so much about the standard of football in that match, and then he comes out of nowhere to deliver the dagger to Russia. Oh my goodness! What a goal by Barnetta! I didn't expect him to score from there, but he did, and that's 1-0 to Switzerland. I expected him to come into the box, but he completely fooled me, and wow, that was a really nice goal. Look at that. Off the bar and in. Luckily, we actually won against Russia, because this situation, if we had lost against Russia, would have been painfully frustrating to be losing against Switzerland as well as dropping points to Russia. But luckily, Hazard clutched up. Hazard to cross it in, and that's gone in. That has gone in, and that's an own goal from Gelson Fernandez. And, well, it was Company's header, but it came off the chest of Fernandez, and yeah, straight into the back of the net. Very lucky. Given away by Switzerland. What a save. Okay, don't want to chase up that tackle. This is what I mean from Belgium in the second part of this qualifying series. They've kind of dropped off a little bit. I hope that doesn't happen at the actual World Cup. Yakin crossed it in, and oh, that was close. Really, really close. We could have thrown the game away in the last second, but it's booted away, and we draw against Switzerland. Again, not brilliant, but I'll take it because obviously Switzerland have been performing quite well. They're sat second in the group, and that is the qualification campaign over for Belgium. The next video will be obviously the World Cup. If I was to summarise that campaign off, it would be basically really good at the first video, like really good in the first video, and terrible towards the end. We fell off so hard towards the end in terms of scoring goals and stuff. It only really took a clutch moment from Eden Hazard to qualify us into the next round, so we were lucky. So here we are then at the draw, so let's just draw all the pot 1 teams. There we go. And we are in pot 2. So Ireland will go into pot A, or group A, sorry. In group B, we'll have Switzerland. In group C, we will have Iceland. In group D, Greece. In group E, we will have... Yes, come on. I wanted that. That's a good start. Okay, Czech Republic in group F. In group G, we'll have England. And Sweden will go alongside Argentina. Okay, pot 3 now. So, Saudi Arabia going to Group A. In Group B, we will have Mexico. In Group C, we'll have Honduras. In Group D, we will have Australia. Come on, give me one of the top 3 up there. And, USA. I really wanted like New Zealand, Bahrain or Kuwait. Bahrain going to Group F. In Group G, we will have New Zealand, and Q8 will go into Group H. And then in pot 4, we'll have Nigeria in Group A. In Group B, we will have Benin. In Group C, we'll have Chile. In Group D, we will have Uruguay. In Group E, Congo DR. Okay, so that's our group. Croatia, USA, and Congo DR. Paraguay will go to Group F. In Group G, we will have Algeria, and rounding it off, Ivory Coast going to Group H. Alright then, so as you know, we go through all the qualifiers. Even though we know who qualified, obviously, we just go and see who came close, etc, etc. So Group A looked like that. So England go top automatically, and Slovenia went to the playoffs. In Group B, we will have Croatia going automatically through, and Greece via the playoffs. In Group C, it was us going through automatically, and Switzerland, of course, going to the playoffs. In Group D, it was Iceland going through automatically there, and Wales going to the playoffs. That group there was very well rounded, just like our group. In Group E, Germany went through very uncontested pretty much, and Denmark went to the playoffs over Montenegro on goal difference, and Hungary and Bosnia and Albania weren't that far behind, so it was really close between the other teams apart from Germany. In Group F, Ireland went through top of the group with Finland going to the playoffs. Liechtenstein missed out by 2 points. I think I mentioned this in my last video that Ireland and Finland had the easiest qualifying group ever. I mean, look at that, 4 minnows at the bottom there. And Liechtenstein pushed Finland all the way, but they just couldn't do it in the end. Unlucky. In Group G, it's Portugal going through top of the group, and Sweden going to the playoffs over Romania by 3 points. In Group H, Italy went through automatically, with the Czech Republic going through to the playoffs. Most notably about that group, France failed to qualify with only 12 points. And in Group I, Spain go through automatically, and Holland go to the playoffs. In Africa, it looked like this. So in Group A, South Africa come top, but obviously it doesn't count South Africa because it's the host. So Congo DR did it over Cameroon and Morocco. That's really impressive from Congo DR. And in Group B, we have Nigeria top of that group, 4 points ahead of Burkina Faso. In Group C, it was Algeria, 3 points ahead of Egypt. In Group D, it was Benin, 3 points ahead of Gabon. And in Group E, it was Ivory Coast, only 3 points ahead of Uganda. In Asia, we have a situation like this. So we have Australia and Bahrain going through automatically, with China going to the playoffs and Oman missing out on goal difference. On Group B side, we have Q8 topping that group. Very well done to Q8 there. That's a really tough group, with Saudi Arabia going through with them and North Korea going to the playoffs. In Oceania, it was New Zealand, of course. It's very rare that New Zealand don't qualify for that Inter-Confederation playoff. In South America, Uruguay topped that group with 36 points. You don't often see a different team other than Brazil or Argentina top the group. So well done to Uruguay. Brazil second, Chile third. Argentina came fourth in that one. I mean, I know they were 6 points ahead of Paraguay, but yeah, that must have been a really... I mean, it wasn't a bad campaign. They're only 5 points off Uruguay, but you know, they ran the risk of going to the playoffs. And in CONCACAF, this is your situation where we have United States joint top with Honduras, separated by goal difference. Mexico came third, and El Salvador went to the playoff. And let's confirm some of these playoff games for you. So Greece beat Wales by 7-0 over the 2 legs. In Group B, we have Sweden going through on the away goals rule. It finished 2-2, but they scored more away goals, so Slovenia got eliminated. In Group C, it was Switzerland winning on penalties 3-2 against Finland. Obviously, they tied the game and then it went to penalties. That's what I mean. See, it does tell you when a team wins on penalties. Some people say, oh, it must be penalties, like when it doesn't tell you, when it's like a draw. In Group D as well, we have the Czech Republic beating the Netherlands by 4-3. So dumping the Netherlands out before they could even qualify. In the Asia playoff, we have North Korea winning 3-2 over China. In the Asia-Oceania playoff, we have New Zealand and North Korea playing out a really good game, but it was New Zealand that went through on the away goals rule. And in the final CONCACAF South America playoff, we have Paraguay beating El Salvador by 4-1. And that has been your entire qualification part with Belgium. We've made it to the World Cup. Tune in next time for the World Cup portion to see if Belgium can win it all. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video today. If you did, then please give it a like and subscribe. Keep it loco as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.